Der Gasmann.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Tja, das war ein super Einstieg und ein Stand im Arson Division bei den Brandermittlern. So, unser Partner hat genauso wenig Bock wie wir. Aber gut, müssen wir durch. Ich werde ein bisschen weniger reden, ein bisschen angeschlagen. Deswegen hoffe ich, dass wir auch als Beifahrer hier das Ganze machen können. Oh, ist einfach durch die Tür gelaufen. So, warte mal.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Okay, macht er mal. Machen wir erstmal Steffens Hausbrand. Da ist ja, na, zum Glück wenig bis gar nichts passiert. Also, ne, nur Haussubstanz und kein menschlicher Schaden.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Steffens Hausbrand. 9:02 Uhr.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Mann, ey, hier wird man ja immer freundlich begrüßt. So, was haben wir hier? Nix.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Ja. Genau, ich bin das Arschloch. Hat mein Kollege irgendein spezielles Ziel oder läuft er einfach nur umher? Er steht einfach nur rum. Okay, dann gucken wir uns mal ein bisschen um. So, vielleicht finden wir im Haus irgendwas. Ist ja nicht mehr so viel übrig. Okay. Ja. Ah, auch unwichtig.
Don't think this is anything.
Ja. Unwichtig.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Was? Ach, diese Pfanne wieder. Ein Schuh.
Incidental.
Was?
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barflies for the murder.
Aha, okay, also hier gibt es irgendwie gar nichts.
What do you think?
Talk to the family. See what you can get from them.
Ich dachte, wir sollen uns erst umgucken.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Gullivers Reisebüro, Reiseziel Catalina Island. Abreise 18 Uhr, Freitag, 19.09. Ausgestellt 18. September.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
So, Preisausschreiben.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Ja, okay.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Okay. Wohnbauförderung.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Okay.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
Mist. Ah, hätte ich anzweifeln
That's all we
sollen.
need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Mist. Wahrscheinlich gibt es hier auch noch weitere Hinweise, aber geht's gerade irgendwie nicht hin, irgendwas zu finden. Alter, hier ist auch irgendwas kaputt gegangen.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
This is Phelps.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
So, wahrscheinlich müssen wir uns jetzt den zweiten Tatort angucken.
Any ideas?
We could hit the travel agent or try this suburban lead.
Ja, oder wir gehen erstmal zum zweiten Brand.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Die Sawyers. Ja, wie gesagt, ich glaube, der eine oder andere Hinweis könnte hier vielleicht noch verborgen liegen.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Sawyer Hausbrand 99.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Okay. Das ist doch mal eine andere Stufe. Ach, du heilige Scheiße.
Mal.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Weiß nicht, ob man sich da irgendwas angucken kann.
Insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God.
Okay, gucken wir uns mal ein bisschen um. Das Auto ist auch noch im Eimer, okay. So, hier außen scheint erstmal nichts zu sein. Na gut, da ist ein Football. Und auch hier ist wohl nichts. Hier liegt noch ein bisschen was rum.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Oh Gott. Ewigkeiten her, dass ich das Spiel gespielt habe. Ja, er wird's nicht sein.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on this fire. Stop right there!
So, oh, komm. Oh, ich hab ihn. Hä? Oh, Oh, jetzt aber. Jetzt haben wir ihn. Oh! Willst du mich verarschen?
A family died in that fire. We need to ask some questions.
Oh, das gibt's doch nicht. Jetzt haut er mich. Ja, natürlich.
You lousy piece of shit.
Oh, ich weiß nicht mehr, wie man kämpft.
How dare you?
Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie man kämpft. Tut mir leid.
I got you now, motherfucker.
Wie kämpfe
Come
ich denn?
on. You're not a fighter. You like to cook people.
Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie man kämpft. Oh Gott. Boah, das war ja so schlimm.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Ganz genau. Oh, nee, Outfit nicht. Komme ich denn in mein Buch? Ach ja. Gullivers Reisebüro. Gut, dann fahren wir doch nochmal selber. Dürfte ja hoffentlich nicht allzu weit sein.
Any sentry in a 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Wow, ein bisschen laut, oder? War das immer schon so laut, das Spiel? Naja. Also.
They can make a claim to the department.
Macht zumindest ein bisschen so den Eindruck jetzt, wenn diese beiden Brände nicht ganz zufällig gewesen wären, weil ja auch die Familie wäre ja theoretisch durch die Reise nicht zu Hause gewesen. Also ist schon ein ulkiger Zufall, wenn einer ist. So, und da vorne haben wir dann das Reisebüro. Mal gucken, ob wir da irgendwelche Hinweise finden. Oder vielleicht Listen. Gullivers Reisebüro, 9:52 Uhr.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
So. Rivera. So. Treue? War noch die hier, ne? Ach nee, Stephens.
Here they are. Stephens.
Und da sind die Sawyers.
The Sawyer family. Rosewood Avenue.
Suburban Wohnbauförderung.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Okay. Sieht jetzt nicht so aus, als wenn er lügt.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Okay. So, Reisepreisausschreibung.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Das ist doch nicht wirklich ernst gemeint.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Okay, also die Wohnungsbaugenossenschaft oder Gesellschaft ist es.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So, genau, schieb dich mal rüber.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Absolut.
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Elysian Fields, Baustelle 11:18 Uhr.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Was? Das habe ich nicht verstanden.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Wieso soll ich denn zu Stephens Hausbrand? Macht ja gar keinen Sinn. Wahrscheinlich kriege ich irgendeinen Anruf auf dem Weg.
Marcia Tilton.
Super geparkt. Ganz klasse, Herschel. So, hier muss also noch irgendwo was sein. Intuition. Alle Hinweise anzeigen. Ach, der Insta-Heat-Boiler. Ach Gott, ja. Okay, Wartungsdatum. Also die letzten Male war es Matthew Ryan.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut and you'll learn something about fires.
Okay. So, dann haben wir erstmal wieder eine neue Spur.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
Und los geht's. Na, was machen wir denn jetzt? Tetris? Feuerwache 32. 14:15 Uhr.
We
only
came as
reason
soon as
some
we
people
could.
get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Reginald Varley. Oder Vende? Kannst nicht lesen. Varley. Okay.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Na, der Ballon muss ja eigentlich ganz ans Ende, oder? So, das macht auf jeden Fall keinen Sinn. Also ich glaube, nur die ersten beiden sind wirklich interessant.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Nee, also es muss andersrum sein. Meiner Meinung nach muss es so sein.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot, turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Also, scheint wohl doch manipuliert zu sein.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Insta-Heat. Also ich meine, war ja klar, dass es manipuliert wurde, hat man ja im Vorspann gesehen. No?
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Insta-Heat-Fabrik. 1436. So, mal gucken, ob wir jemanden repräsentativen finden.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
The main reason Santa's
Yo,
so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls
Do you think
live.
this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
Naja.
Did you read about the Terrelson case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything.
Okay.
Whoa!
Ach da.
Easy!
I'm trying to imagine you with a
New and
personality.
improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Da ist der Manager.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
Er da, oder was? Ach ja.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Mm-hmm.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Ja, na klar. Hört auf zu lügen.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
So, da haben wir schon mal Ryan Matthew da unten. Und Varley Reginald. Okay, sind schon mal beide drauf.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Ooh, I gotta have
Ach da.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
You weren't learning.
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
Ja, bestimmt der Weiler oder wie der heißt.
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Goddamn ruins.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Mann. Wenn hier immer so laut werden muss.
Here. Happy now?
Ja.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Oh Gott, ich kann sie lesen. Franklin, Leroy. Walter Clemens. Gesetz und Autorität. Anarchistischer Aufsatz von Pierre Kropotkin.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Ach so, halt, stopp. Nein, nein, nein. Oh. Ich konnte es ja noch weiter untersuchen. Ja, ist okay. Oh. Ja, 5 Cent. Printed by LA Anarchist Society. Oh nee. Wenn Ignoranz die Gesellschaft Verwirrung, aber werden alle Gesetze vervielfältigt. Die Gesetzgebung soll alles richten. Und jedes neue Gesetz ist ein neuer Irrtum. Die Menschen werden verletzt. Alter, er liest jetzt aber nicht das gesamte Buch vor, oder? Von ihm zu fordern, was aus ihnen selbst kommen kann. Ihre eigene Bildung, ihrer eigenen Moral. Okay. Gut. Also, Kommunist. Oh Gott, er ist hier der Oberkommunist. Oh Gott. Na super.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Nee, den untersuche ich definitiv nicht weiter.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. Da ist noch ein Bild. Kann er das nicht bewegen? Ah ja, immerhin mal kein Kommunist.
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
Ja gut, wir haben ja gelernt, war die Moskitospiralen. Ah, schwierig.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
Tja, das ist eine gute... Was ist jetzt los?
Don't do that again. Generally speaking, you aren't learning much when your mouth is moving.
Help me out.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Ich habe leider nicht aufgepasst, wer wo arbeitet.
You're behind the wheel.
Ja, ich nehme auf jeden Fall Varley, weil der macht ja am meisten Sinn. Aber ich glaube, es ist Ryan.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Varleys Arbeitsplatz, 18:35 Uhr.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Nein!
One on us here.
Oh, das gibt's doch nicht.
Stop or I will shoot.
Okay, sehr gut, das reicht schon.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Sollten wir uns nicht mal den Boiler angucken? Also, nur mal so. Okay, machen wir nicht.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Ryan.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Ja, na klar.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards you're crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the bear.
Alter.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
War das unrealistisch?
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Ja, ich gebe mein Bestes. So, komm. Schießen Sie.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tire.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tram! Oh, Jesus!
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Eine souveräne Verfolgungsjagd, möchte ich behaupten. So, dann holen wir uns den letzten Typen.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
Clemens Arbeitsplatz 1916.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Verbindung zu Varley?
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Okay, das ist doch eine, wow, Liste der Gasinstallateure.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
Oh.
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. put everything I had into that house, and my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work, and she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time, and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Okay.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No, don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Das Flugblatt.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
Ja.
Let's get to the station and close this case.
Ich denke auch, das wird
You know the
einer
way.
der anderen
You can
beiden
drive.
sein.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Wilshire Revier. 1930. So, 3 Verdächtige. Wer ist er denn?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
What now? I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Okay, wenn du eine verdächtige Person beschuldigst, wird der Fall abgeschlossen. Okay, Interview Room 1. Hello?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Anarchistische Literatur.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
Okay, also...
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Oh Mann, das läuft ja überhaupt nicht.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Boiler von Varley gewartet. Zur Aussage. Oh, ach, Entschuldigung. Oh.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Mm-hmm.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
Nee, geh runter.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Interview Room 2. Gott. Ganz kurz überlegt, wo ich hier hin muss. Hier, wa? Ja.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Hallo.
I want to put him down to 1 round.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Arbeiten am Sawyer-Haus.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Das ist eine Lüge.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Ausbilder von Varley. Gewartet. Hier.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Hä? Was ist das für eine Begründung?
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Was hat er denn nochmal für Vorstrafen? Ich probier's einfach mit der Polizeiakte.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Ach so, oder das allerletzte. Aussage von Matthew Ryan. Sagt außer unter einer Decke steckt.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
Ja, er war's. Ich finde ihn schlimmer als den anderen.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
The Gasmann. 15 von 16 Hinweise. Okay, 2 Sterne. Der Fall Varley ist gefährlich dünn für einen Mann, der wegen 4 Morden angeklagt ist. Ich fand den anderen jetzt aber auch, also ich meine, gut, der war Kommunist, aber warum sollte der Häuser in die Luft jagen? Das macht ja genauso wenig Sinn. Ich glaube, da bin ich mit Varley eher auf der richtigen Fährte, aber gut, meine Meinung. Gut, dann gucken wir, was uns im Branddezernat als nächstes, oder ja doch, Dezernat, als nächstes erwartet.